Hello, guys. So obviously that video didn't go up. What was the problem? So I recorded the video I was going to do. I did a bunch of stuff on camera. I opened all of those card packs. I made a new deck. I played a little bit of ladder. Went into dungeon run. 1-2 runs of that. So what happened? Well, the file corrupted. So we have a slight problem. So, I'm sorry it took me 2 days, but I did not know what to do, and I had to talk to some more experienced people than me, see if there was any way I could actually uncorrupt the file. Again, I'm new and very rusty at this. From what little knowledge I have. However, things are the way things are. I got a few legendaries. The only legendary that I've crafted, the only card I have crafted so far from the new set is Lyser, the paladin non-weapon legendary. I doubt it's the best card, but it's fun and I enjoy it. And I like paladins, so it is the way it is. I have both paladin legendaries, the weapon I got during the pack openings, which is one I was quite excited to get. Yeah. I'm gonna start to wait for the meta to settle to craft anything else. I was considering crafting some cards. See, one thing I'm considering is, I like this card, but it's just a worse, cheaper Hogger. I feel like Hogger would just be better, but I don't know. One of the other more serious considerations, or bigger considerations, is I'm considering crafting Deathwing. As in the OG Deathwing, not, that can potentially be bad. We have a 5-drop. I'll actually go with the 7-drop. Because we don't have a very good 7.
Let the pain speak to me. Get in there and fight, faggot! Out of my jungle! Go away!
That is actually a kind of cool card. My question is whether or not they will be golden coins. That is something I do wonder. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this because then it won't summon the 2 cost from my opponent because his board's full. How many cards do I have in my hand? If he adds 2 coins into my hand, I will not mill. Which is good to know. Oh, that's bad. That is very bad. The Basilisk is bad news. Huh. so I could summon the Hungry, but the problem, I have a problem summoning big threats right now. Because they can just be destroyed. Which is a problem. Because I don't have a, well, I have a few mid-range threats, but I haven't drawn any of them. Well, mid-range minions, that is. This deck, huh. Yeah. That's bad. That is very bad. Oh, that's annoying. Okay.
Put your faith in the light. Reporting.
I think it's best if I just go face.
Reporting for duty. The battle! That is not a valid target. The battle! Evil will be purged!
Does he have lethal on me? I think I might still have lethal. Oh no. He is twisting never mind.
Evil will be purged!
That was actually a really good top deck there. Not gonna lie. So, I should have drawn first, but I also should have played this down, but it's fine, I think. If he has removed, yep, okay, I lose. But anyways, yeah, so is he just missing lethal on purpose, or is there something I'm missing here? Because if there's not something I'm missing here, that was just a horrible play. I mean, he still has lethal with his hero power, but
Almost out of cards.
yep, no, he's missing the lethal again. Yeah, now he's just gonna delete my deck. Is the problem. How many cards does he? Yeah, there's 8 missing. I just have to keep going first. Pretty sure I just have to throw everything in and hope that I can somehow threaten lethal. If he was a smart player, he would just hit me in the face with his hero power. But no, he's gonna devour the deck. Okay. Yep, so I'll take 1 net fatigue damage next turn. Wait a second, how much damage do I have? It's probably not enough. No, a little off. See, if he's smart, he'll just hit me in the face with his hero power next turn. There's no way I can turn this around. That's from my class, not from my deck. Also, that is a card I have in my deck, and it's pissing me off. Like, there was a lot of draws that would have saved me this game. It's just, nah. No good draws. No good draws. No bursts. In a deck that has a shit ton of burst. No burst. That one lone champion draw was pretty good, though. I will admit that. But, yeah. So I thought I'd play a little bit of Constructed. Start things off. maybe do a dungeon run in that. Basically, this is an apology video. I was trying to figure out what to do for a day there. Again, I'm a bit of a novice. Videos won't be coming up every day, but yeah.
Arthas versus Gul'dan.
Oh boy. Okay.
For Lordaeron.
So, yep, there you can see Valamir. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. Great. Okay. That was sarcasm, by the way. That is not a great opinion.
Drink with me, friend.
Right.
Reporting for duty. Why do you call?
Any early game whatsoever? No.
Reporting for duty. For the king.
So I just need to draw cards that will allow me to survive. So it'd be nice if I drew any early game cards at all right now. Okay, that'll do. That's good because that's upgraded to a 4-mana 4/4. Or a 2-mana 4/4. And it's about to go to a 2-mana 6/6. With taunt, and that should actually be allowing me to turn around the game a little bit.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Not that it's like, oh, it'll turn around the game. It's, well, I have a big turn next turn. Because this plus this
It's time for a little blood.
is playing an aggressive deck, and I basically just need to hold him down and stop him from killing me. And then I win. What the fuck did I just do over there? I'm still new to this map and all the quirks it has. Okay, well. Hopefully that's enough of a turn to sort of turn him around. I've got 2 Aldor Peacekeepers if he plays a big minion.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
That is an odd choice of minion to put that on. Just in my opinion.
Don't mess with Tusker. Will be purged.
Pass me that arc light spanner!
Okay. guess I should have done that first, because it could have hit the Hungry Etten, but then it would have summoned a minion for him, so no, I shouldn't have. Oh boy, that's a card I'm happy I managed to dodge. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna coin out Uther the Ebony Blade. Because the second I start healing and turning around this game is good. Oh, okay. I will gain 7 health next turn anyways, so it's fine. Assuming he doesn't get a giant minion, but he won't, because he's playing a zoo deck that I do not believe will have giant minions in it. Now this is arguably a really slow play, but it's healing that will put me in a better position next turn. And I do not think he will have 8 burst. 8 burst is hard, definitely hard in Warlock. So.
Fall by my hand. Put your faith in the light.
This is kind of bad if he has like Soulfire, but I don't think he has Soulfire.
Follow the rule. Fall by my hand. Death was merely a setback.
Yep. I feel like this deck needs more healing. I think that might be the problem with this deck. Which, I mean... Huh. I don't know, I could be playing this deck wrong. I mean, I made this deck myself. It is not by any means a deck that is guaranteed success. But I feel like I'm playing it wrong. Because I'm not really getting the results I would like to be getting out of this deck. Yeah, I definitely feel like this deck needs more healing. I'm not sure, maybe I should put a Lay on Hands in this. I don't actually have Lay on Hands is the problem, but... I'm not quite sure what I should be putting in this deck. I'm not sure what I would remove to start with, but... It also might just be I don't have enough early game, which is quite possible. I'll see. I'll see what I think.
By my hand. Job's done.
I could add in one of the Jins. Because I kind of need a win more card. And that's the reason why I have this whole taunt dude. But I have a lot of taunt in this deck. And that's not that good of a taunt. And in a situation like this, if I can get that Jin behind a taunt wall, that would allow me to heal up my person. And I can stall, I just don't have, like, with taunts. This deck's good for that. I just don't have the... Yeah, I think the Jin might be good. Because that is the whole win condition, like that big minion right there. Because I like the buffs. But yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that on cam, actually. I'm gonna replace something with the Jin. Remember, this is like the first day of an expansion, so... I haven't had this deck worked out at all. Let's see. We also go check the deck, because, like... I thought I had put in a decent amount of early game. I do have no 1-drops in the deck, which is notable. I have a lot of 3-drops. Or almost 6-drops. I think I only need one of these. I actually don't think I need those at all in the deck. For 1-drops, I'm gonna add in my favorite 1-drop. Whereas, especially if it's like, oh, I need healing and I need a 1-drop. Well, where there we go. Good old Mistress of Mixtures. And I think I need to... I have a lot of 3-drops. I like the Lone Champions. And the Stonehills. I think I should drop... I think I should drop a 4-drop. Is it fine? I do have 6 3-drops is the thing. I do have 2-drops. I only have 1 5-drop. I'm getting corrptied. Volunteer. Okay, yeah, okay. So I think, not this card, but I think I'm gonna add, where is it? Benevolent Djinns to the deck. 2 of those. Okay. We'll see if that's any better, because, like, I added that 1 5 cost 3/3 that some of them want free taunt. But the thing is, I feel with that, you gotta get 2 or 3 triggers to make it worth your while. With the 2 4 for 3, 1 trigger is enough, because if it's a 3 cost 2 4 that heals for 3, it is, like, Earthbound Farseer is not a great card, but it is played in some decks. And it is worth the card. The 3 mana heal is worth, you know, a little bit of mana. So it's just a defensively statted Earthbound Farseer, because Earthbound Farseer has 6 total stats, because it has 3 health and 3 attacks, so if you count each of those, like, count them together, that's 6, and 2 4 is still 6, it's just different. Okay. Lone Champion again. Come on, play a 2-drop. Can you play a 2-drop? Because I don't want to play Lone Champion without giving it Divine Shield or Taunt. Drop. Okay, that's fine. I'll actually trade both of them in here because, well, it's worth getting the Lone Champion. with Taunt and Divine Shield and Taunt. See, this is a really good minion, but it only works if it's the only minion on the board. Otherwise, it's just a normal 2/4. Again, 2/4 is not bad for 3, but there are definitely better cards. There we go. We've gotten the, yep. It's interesting, it's interesting. I do like this card. Maybe I should only have one of it in the deck? That might be the solution. I'm not sure if I should have 2 or 1 of lone champions in the deck. Because I feel like I need more healing in the deck in general. There's not a lot of efficient healing. I mean, there's Lay on Hands for Paladin, but... And I also removed the second weapon because, yes, while it is technically healing, I already have enough weapons in the deck. I already have 3, technically. So... I felt like that was enough weapons in the deck. To the point where, because, like, there's an example. Valamir. Valamir's a slower weapon, this is true. But if I need healing, and I have a lot of weapons, I'm thinking, well, maybe I'm just being too aggressive with my weapons. Maybe I don't need this many weapons, because I'm having to... It's not bad to go face with a weapon, but it should be your choice, not like I can't afford to take any more hits to the face, or to my face, I have to go face with this weapon. So we'll see how I'll have a few games with this. I'm gonna try to complete some quests. The first one I can play any class. I'm not going to play Hunter right now because I just don't have the cards to play a Spell Hunter, and I'm trying to do like a... This is the new expansion, guys.
I cast arcane missiles.
Oh, that's bad. For me. Like, annoyingly so.
I don't need any of you.
See, the thing there is that's acting as my card draw. That's what I use that card for. Huh. What happens there? So does it equip Ashbringer and then equip Valamir? Because that's bad. Or does it equip Valamir and then equip Ashbringer? That's confusing. But hey, we'll probably find that out if Tyrion dies. But I do plan on playing him on turn 8, so next turn. 10-8 Tyrion, huh? That's not weak to Hex at all. No. How would that be weak to Hex?
Put your faith in the light. For me.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go here because the taunt's better to have the Divine Shield on. I probably should have traded there because I can pop the Divine Shields, but I'm fine with either of these minions dying. I'm very worried that I'll get hexed, and then I'll lose Valamir as well, but... Okay, so he's not going to hex it. Yeah, Crushing Hand, that's fine. Damn, it equips Valamir after. Okay, that's bad. Again, maybe Hungry Etten should be a one of. I don't know. The thing about having two ofs is they're consistent. They're a lot more consistent, but Scorpomatic, huh? Interesting.
Always little time.
Something else I need to kill. Okay. Is he has 6 or 7 minions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he has 6, not 7. Good to know, good to know.
For me! Reporting for duty. Evil will be purged.
I guess I'll go like that. Good efficient use out of the Divine Shield. If he removes it, he removes it, but if he removes it, I'm probably just gonna Lisa. Or Lanessa, not Lisa. Lanessa Sunsoro? Lanessa Sunsoro. I really like her animation, like her opening animation. I find it quite cool. Overall, though, I think this is a pretty good expansion that has been released. Sort of a random fact. You should have actually, if you're going to suicide that dude, done it before you summoned your minions, because it's going to do 1 damage to everything. I mean, like, it's an okay play. I wouldn't do it personally, but... Okay, that's a misplay then, because you should have played those minions after. Grant you, there are some scenarios where you should have played the totem before, because if you were rolling for spell damage. But...
For me!
Yeah, we're not letting that stay alive. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. So this seems to be a very anti-aggressive deck that I've made here. It has a lot of taunts. I already, like, I put this in as an anti-aggro card. And this, yeah. I'm probably just gonna put this on this and just smack the Lich King, because that's a bigger taunt. I could replace one of the Hungry Ettins and put the Lich King in. I'm considering doing that. I already have Tyrion as the thing. Like, what big taunts I have in, maybe. I also like the Death Knight because, well, the Death Knight's just pretty good. That is the Scythic Uther of the Ebony Blade. I do have the Lich King, so I could consider putting him in. That's a decent play.
For me!
For the sword!
Makes sense.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah. Yeah, so this deck just seems to beat decks that are faster than it if it can turn around and lose if it can't. It's an interesting deck. I'm going to try Mage after a few more wins. Or maybe this win. Either works. Healing Rain to all friendly characters. That's a cool animation. That is a very cool animation. Pretty sure I still have lethal though.
Join the guild. We have cookies.
The sun has set for me.
Yeah, no, that didn't work.
The first wish is free.
I have lethal anyway, so I'm just gonna do this.
Tricks of magic.
battle! That minion already
For the
attacked.
sword!
For me! Well played.
Yeah, I like the Benevolent Djinn. I just didn't really have a good win more card that fits with this deck. I mean, there's the Grime Street Auctioneer, which is the guy who gives like everything in their hand +4/+4 at the end of the turn, but it doesn't really fit in this deck. I really want all of my buffs to be spells. I could take out the Bone Marrows, which I'm considering, but I don't really know what I would put in to replace them that would be better.
Shall bring victory for Lordaeron.
I could remove the Bone Marrows, put in Double Consecrate or something like equivalent. Anessa Sensoro, that's kind of a bad card to have in your opening hand. Okay, but... Well, I could craft Equality. I know I could craft Equality, and I do have Pyro, so I could remove those and put in Pyro Equality if I wanted to, but that's the thing, is you kind of want double the Equality, double Pyro, so I would need to split up 4 slots, and I don't know. I guess Equality is still good on its own, because even if you're behind on a board and you can just set everything's health to 1. What I am considering is like games like that where I'm just totally behind, totally screwed. I'm considering like removing one of the Bone Marrows and crafting Deathwing. Problem with Deathwing, it's expensive, first. I can afford it. I do have enough dust to craft Deathwing. I've actually been considering it for a while. But the meta hasn't really settled, and it's probably not the best time to build a new legendary. On the flip side, Deathwing will always be in the meta. Well, it's a classic card, not a new card. I will always have Deathwing. If I craft Deathwing, I will always have Deathwing because Deathwing will never rotate out. Because of the way the standard cycle works. And not to mention, Deathwing is one of my favorite characters. Wow. I actually think... Yeah. I'm going to do it on camera today after this game. I'm going to craft Deathwing. I think I'm going to do that. It'll be like the last of my dust, but... It's another 2-drop I could consider putting into this deck. And use. A missile. That is something I could actually put in this deck as well instead of crafting Deathwing if I wanted a good what is he doing? Oh, he's gonna get a 5/5 dragon, huh? Yep. Interesting to see how I can kill that. That's annoying. See, like, I actually do have Dragon Soul. That is one of the legendaries I got in the pack opening. Oh, it's from my deck. Nice order, question mark? Why the heck would you do it in that order? Is my main question of, like, why would you... He's got another 5/5 dragon, which I guess is something to consider, but, like, why would you... Why would you Spirit Divine Shield then... Oh, wait, right, the Divine Shield draws a card and you drew into the Spirit Lash. Okay. That makes sense. I'm assuming. I'm gonna give this guy the benefit of the doubt and assume he just drew the...
Trust me.
The battle!
the one card into the other. And didn't actually just play that just wrong. So this is weak to silence removal or pain. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... So we didn't have removal for a big minion last turn. So I don't think it's likely he has removal for that minion. So I'm just gonna start hitting him in the face with it. Hit in the face. Hit in the face. He could have pain, which would be bad for the Stegodon. And he could be trying to save up some cards to get another 5/5. The problem is, well, this is decent and it's really good tempo. He is still spending mana to get the 5/5, so it's not actually a free 5/5. Granted, he's getting effects of it, but like you saw the first 5/5, he did almost nothing.
I don't need any of you.
Oh, that's decent. And it should be in a Steal Everything Priest. The problem with Steal Everything Priest, with this is, what if your opponent doesn't have a bunch of cheap spells? See, like, I don't know why he would spend that one here if he's trying to, if he is trying, Sonic Probe would be, or Sonic Probe, Sonic? I think it's, no, it's Psychic. Psychic Scream, Sonic Scream, the one that shovels everything back into the decks would be bad here, okay. That's decently bad, but I do have, like, recovery plays from a board clear. That was not unexpected. By any means.
This jungle has many
I think I might be playing this deck too defensively, because I'm not used to playing with a lot of taunts. So I think with a lot of taunts, I might just want to go face more. I think I might just be playing this wrong.
Aloof never die.
That is a good top deck. I will not lie.
The battle!
That is a really good top deck. One foot in I don't have 1-drops in my deck. The Vlorax. That's a good card for Paladin. That's one of those things is like, I have the 4/3 that doesn't get targeted, but for both Paladin, I feel like Vlorax is better. Which is another legendary I could craft. The only thing is, like, if I craft the Vlorax, that is like another legendary I am only going to be using in buff Paladin. And which I already have a few legendaries, and I'm fine with investing resources into Paladin.
The battle. Come to me, little ones. Reporting for duty.
He's drawing cards faster than me, so he will start fatiguing. I'm pretty sure we'll lose the fatigue war, though. Like, I'm 90% sure we'll lose the fatigue war. Please hit the 1-1, please hit the 1-1. Okay, good. Didn't hit the 3-5 or the 4-2. Those two would have been bad. There are a few other ones that would have been bad. But it's fine, we didn't hit anything vital. Really hoping I can get a Spike Ridge Steed, because it would be nice if I could Spike Ridge Steed, or Vlorax Spike Ridge Steed. So many cards from my deck. Probably gonna sacrifice the 4-1 into the
The battle.
That's definitely a good card to get. Get, like, out of a pack. That's something I could have in this deck, definitely. I'm just considering whether or not it's worth the resources of making it. I also got to consider how long this video is. I think I might kill off this guy, or finish this game up, and then see how we go. I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty tired. It's early in the morning, if you couldn't tell. I just wanted to make sure I get this video early today. I'm going to be posting it the day I'm recording it, because I already missed 2 for, like, the recovery video of, like, hey, my file corrupted, guys, I'm sorry, and I wanted to get it out as soon as possible. It's just...
Put your faith in the light.
So this has a chance of making him, of, like, forcing him to play the giant minion. Good, he doesn't have mind control, but if he had mind control, I'm pretty sure it would mind control. This Tyrion was not the best target for mind control, though. Dragonfire? He could be Dragonfire. That would not surprise me. Are we gonna see a Dragonfire? Are we gonna see a Dragonfire? No! Ho, ho, that's an interesting play.
You are safe now.
Okay. Interesting.
Quickly. Follow the rule. I see Lordstone dinner. The battle now. Will be purged.
There's a lot of health, but it doesn't really matter if you have a bunch of health. You just I control the board. And just plow through everything. I want to keep building up the board because he's going to N'Zoth eventually. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's just hope he didn't get anything too busted off of that. Because that is a scary card. That is a terrifying card.
Evil will be purged. Down. Smash all. Warning. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I think it's about... I don't want to play too heavily into the board game. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to play that until I have to. Because the longer I can wait to play that card, the better. Golden Giant Wasp. It's nice. I will admit, I underestimated that Basilisk. Like, I knew it would be good. I didn't realize it would be that good. Not even an amazing card in Arena, but turns out dealing with a 1/1 for 3, that when it dies, it just gives you...
Will be purged.
Or when it, like, with Divine Shield and Poisonous. That is, that's not an easy feat. It is not an easy thing to deal with, I will, testify to that. It's standard, so he can't have Reno. I don't see how he turns this game on. I mean, like, he could have Dragonfire Potion, which would be interesting, but it wouldn't really save him, just delay the inevitable. Kind of mean to say, it's like, yeah, you can do that, but it's just delaying the inevitable. I will crush him and kill him like the rest. It's actually starting to dawn on me. I have a lot of legendaries in this deck. So does he plan on Dragonfiring now? Oh, he got all that health back, right, because of the way lifesteal works. I'm stupid. I'm like, pretty sure he's still just screwed, but he's not. Okay, now I think it's time
You shiny.
Interesting card. Yep. So there goes that. Is he gonna mind control that? No, he's gonna death it. He was saving death? That is surprising. Dragonfire? Alright. Fair enough.
cards.
I don't see. Oh, okay. I do see his plan now.
At any cost.
Yeah, it's just gonna kill that. What do I have left in the deck? I don't have that much left. He has one card left, which is the only notable thing. But I will say.
Any of you.
No peace, no rest. Fall by my hand. The end draws near.
It'll be interesting to see how I can deal with this. Oh, that's annoying. Jesus.
Last warning. Fall by my hand. No peace, no rest.
It'll all depend on what his last two cards are. I think I might still be able to get through this. It'll be good if Valamir hits the Benevolent Djinn. Or if I can get two Benevolent Djinns up or something along those lines. It'll also depend on what's the last card he gets from the deck.
Echoes are eternal.
Are you kidding me? That's annoying. That is very annoying.
Fall by my hand.
Please, the Benevolent Djinn. Not the Benevolent Djinn. Okay.
First wish is free.
What is real?
The first wish is free.
An incredible discovery!
So this will stall him because he has to deal with those guys. Because, well, you know, they're giving me 6 health a turn.
The first wish is free.
That was a misplay. Because I can already kill that with the 6-5. There's no reason to heal it. You should have healed yourself.
Think again.
Does it kill? Okay, so it kills that, which equips me with Valamir, which means I go there. Oh, that's cool. So if Valamir lands on a golden minion, and that golden minion dies, you get a golden Valamir. This was a good game. I don't see how he can come back from it. And I'm red. Boy. And I'm red. That's just, like, I don't see how he can come back from this game. But, you know, I've been wrong before, but now, yeah. It's just... So this is definitely a deck that can, Yeah, I think those benevolent gins paid off. I definitely do. Just give me a second because last person we played, that was a good match. Send a friend request. Shop. So how this is gonna work is I'm gonna try to make sure I can buy a pack like every video. And like have a little pack opening for you guys. So let's get the pack. Let's open her up. You guys don't know this, but I only got 2 legendaries from the pre-order, which means the pity timer. And for those of you who don't know how the pity timer works, every 30 packs you are guaranteed a legendary. I think we're something like in the 20s on the pity timer, so it should be coming up soon. Now, I did say earlier that I would craft Deathwing on video. Now, I have exactly 1,600 dust. Let's go to Kobolds for a second, actually. No. It's called Arms. I have almost all the cards for, a lot of the decks, or a lot of the classes. We're in crafting, like, I have a lot of the cards. Zolo the Gorgon is one I considered. I don't know. Could have Alex Draza. That's an interesting one to have. I could make Deathwing. I could. But do I? Should I make Deathwing? Is this a good decision? It's probably not a good decision. Forbidden Healing, that is definitely a card that could fill the healing slot. But it goes out in expansion. Equality. Yeah, you know what? Oh boy. I'm gonna regret this. I'm calling it right now. I'm gonna regret this. But, yeah, I thought Deathwing... I know Deathwing... Oh, okay. Okay, then. Now that I have 0 dust, and not even exaggeration, I have actually 0 dust. Go to Buff Paladin. See, it's not just for Buff Paladin that I'm going to do this. I'm going to go through the rest of my decks after and add Deathwing, because the other Paladin deck I play, I'm like, you know, this deck would probably benefit from Deathwing, because I don't really have board clears, but it's a deck that doesn't like minions, because it has negative synergy with minions, because the deck is hand buff, so... Okay, we'll remove a Bone Mare. And we'll add a Death. But we gotta... How much battery do I have? I got enough battery. Let's try and see Deathwing. I'm gonna play... Actually, no. Deathwing is not a card you can guarantee to play in the game. We'll keep going until we get a good Deathwing. Or even a possible Deathwing. See, Deathwing is a card that will sit in your hand for a long time. Deathwing is the last resort of all resorts. Huh. Against Hunter. I'm gonna keep the Benevolent Djinn. It's actually probably not Face Hunter, because a lot of people are experimenting with new decks right now.
Hail and well met.
Tracking. Turn 1 tracking. Yeah. Face Hunter. Oh boy. Oh boy. My knee. I hurt my knee, for those of you wondering why I'm saying, like, oh boy, I'm sitting down and I have a cut on my knee and just general pain. Let's go with the Stonehill Defender. The reason why I picked Dirty Rat there is if he is playing Spell Hunter, like I feel he is, he will have no minions. So Dirty Rat will have no downside. This is just really good. Heal for 2.
To my side!
My house is right.
Trap. Hail and well met.
Oh, hi, Leok. That's bad. Really bad.
Reporting for duty. The battle!
Okay. It bugs me when people mess up order. Because that is not the order you play that in.
Will be purged!
The reason why you don't play those cards in that order is because that card healed me, so he should have killed that card, then hit me in the face, because I would have healed the full, and then I would have taken additional damage, but by hitting me, he allowed me to gain more health, and it's fine, it doesn't bug me, it's not fine.
Evil will be purged!
Oh, okay, we're going with this then.
Reporting for duty.
Something he kind of has to kill, which is nice. Because if he doesn't kill it, I will just keep healing for 3 every turn. I mean, like, he can do more than 3 damage this turn, but he should. God damn. Stupid freaking. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, that's such bullshit. That pisses me off to no end. I also thought I removed that card from this deck. Apparently I only removed 1. See, the thing is he probably has another deadly shot. Meaning, this deck, or this game, will probably be decided on the fact of whether or not his deadly shot hits Matant.
The light's justice has failed. Fall upon my hand.
Lone champion, please. Okay. That's good.
Job's done.
Explosive trap. Actually, that was a misplay. I just gave him lethal. Hopefully he doesn't notice. Yep, I gave him lethal. I thought it would be freezing trap. It actually probably is freezing trap, just explosive goes off first, and if explosive kills them, I don't know. Hard to say what is what. Okay, I'm gonna actually end the video on that note. There will be more videos soon, and hopefully some of those videos will show off Deathwing and all of his glory. Anyways, peace guys, thanks for watching.